Coming up on this week's episode of SVG Motors Weekly.
I do want to also show you the Z06 in the showroom. Look at that.
Okay guys, now that Chad has the fresh blacktop in and everything, let's get the lot ready for all the customers.
Hi folks, Angel here at SVG Chevy in Greenville with your weekly tech tip of the week.
So if you want to take advantage of the 20%, come see us here at SVG Chevrolet, Greenville.
Need a car, need it bad, need something better than what you had. Not sure what you want or where to go. Well, there's one place that you need to know. SVG is a place for me, where you get superior value guaranteed.
Hey, guess what, guys? I know some of you have seen me at Motors, some of you have seen me at the Greenville Chevy, and some have seen me over at the Chrysler store in Eaton. But we are now open here in Urbana, and I'm gonna be here too. I'm like the gypsy of the SVG store, so come out and see me. And I just wanna show you, I know last time we did a big special of the Eaton store when we were going through our remodel, so that way you could see before and after. So I thought, how cool would that be if you guys got to see another one for our new store? So first thing I wanna show you, look at this beautiful, sexy floor. Steve completely had it redesigned, remodeled, and it's shiny, it's beautiful. Shows off our brand new cars in the showroom. And we do actually have Buicks and GMCs here, not just Chevy. How exciting is that? Check this out. So we do have a 2017 drop top, Cascada, however you want to say it, tomato. It is beautiful, that's all I know. And I do want to also show you the Z06 in the showroom. Look at that with the floor, it's all beautiful. And I wanted to make sure that you guys saw the whole aspect of the store too. So when you do come in here to visit me, you'll know where my office is, where the sales offices are, and the rest of the lot. So come on, let's take a little tour. So first off, I do want to show you out here, we are doing a bunch of construction. It was all wood paneling on all of the walls, so we are making sure that we update it a little bit for you guys. So here soon, it's all gonna change. And then we're also gonna redo the floor in here. So this is gonna be the service area where you guys can get coffee and have a play area for the kids. You have your own private bathroom so you feel comfortable, all that fun stuff. And then I do know back here, we're gonna open a lot of this up and make it a big sales manager area. So that way, whenever you guys come in, you can feel comfortable in his office or wherever you wanna go. So let me show you where the sales are gonna be too. So normally, most people only have sales desks out here, but we wanted to make sure that we protect your privacy, let you feel comfortable when you come in, do a credit app, all that fun stuff. So boom, inside of these offices, you're gonna have a nice, comfortable, chill area, so you can sit with your salesperson, you can give all your personal info, and nobody is listening or hears other than who you want to hear. We also have secret areas back here where Mr. Van Gorder is gonna have a big, beautiful office and stuff too. So yes, come out and see him, get your picture taken with him. A lot of people have already come in and done that. And here's my office in here. What? What is this? What are you guys doing in here?
Causing trouble as always.
Causing trouble. So we have a tech crew in here giving me a new computer, new printer, new scanner, all kinds of fun stuff. So now I never have to leave my office again, unless I want to come out and say hi to you, of course. And then I want to show you the lot too. This is super cool. I'm way pumped about this. So out here on the lot, we have a massive area where we're gonna have our used cars, new cars, our GM section, we're gonna have our Buick section, our Chevy section, so that way you guys will know whatever it is that you're looking for, you can find it easily. And look at the entire lot. Steve made sure that the entire lot has been repaved, so that way you guys don't have to worry about potholes or any of that type of stuff. So, and the whole lot comes out way over there, and then it goes way over there. So there's tons and tons and tons of room to find your dream car that's just for you, picked out specially. And I don't know if I should say this or not, but I am working on the grand opening party that is to be continued coming soon. So definitely keep your TVs on for that. So we'll announce that here soon. So thank you so much and come out and see us.
Follow me out here, man. I want to show you this the ZR2. ZR2 Colorado that we got in. Do you remember driving them over the giant hills and driving them over the big bumps and everything like that?
Yeah, that's right. And going up that big ramp.
Yeah, like straight up, right? So this thing, you remember about this truck?
A little bit, but not, you know. Why don't you tell me a little bit about it?
Do you remember that basically the suspensions, the Multimatic suspension, you remember that? So
yeah,
you remember that, yeah. So basically this truck's built for off-road, okay? So
awesome.
It does very well on regular road too, but this thing is made basically for off-road. They've lifted it.
I noticed that. Yep.
About 9 inches, about 8.9 inches on there. That's for rock clearance, just for rock clearance on there, man. It has a 1.5 inch lift kit on there, so it actually raises it up. They made the tires a little bit bigger on this too, about also 1.5 inch bigger tire on there. These things are made to grab, man. So this thing, actually, it's a less expensive version. It's competing with the Raptor. The Raptor's made for off-road.
That's right.
But it's a lot more money, and this one basically get the same kind of action out of it, a little less horsepower, same kind of action on it, but it's a lot less money, and it's your everyday truck. And the Raptor's made more for like, sand racing and stuff like that. This has the skid plates underneath of it.
Okay.
So you're not going to beat it.
Package?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. You're not going to beat it up under there because that's what it's made for on that. I think it's 308 horsepower on this thing. It's a 6-cylinder. It's ready to roll, man. It's you want to take it for a ride to see what it does on the actual road?
Yeah, let's do it.
Steve might be upset if we actually take it off road.
We just won't tell him.
Oh, shh. It'll be our secret. So go ahead and hop in.
I like the look of it too. Look at the hood.
Man, this is a tough looking truck.
Yeah,
Colorado, you're like Colorado. Grandpa used to drive it. Not anymore, man. Not this one. This is not made for Grandpa.
This is exciting. Let's do this.
This is exciting, man. Said we got the.
What's all this stuff?
Well, this is all your shock settings on there. You've got your hill descent. You've got your rear cargo light, of course, on there. Traction control. You even got heated seats on this, man. So if you're off-road in Alaska, and you're starting to get a little cold, man, put the heated seats on.
We're out deer hunting.
You safe? You got your seatbelt on?
I'm good to go.
All right. So this thing basically, like I said, it's built for off-road. We never really got a chance to drive them on a regular road because, we were at Indianapolis Motor Speedway driving them. We was taking them over all kinds of bumps and hills and
moguls and everything.
Yeah. So we had to try that. I would love to have this thing in some dirt or some mud, to be honest with you. So acceleration's good on it too, man.
I'll tell Steve we can probably take it to some.
Man, look, we got a lot of mud and we got some cornfields around here, man. We could drive it through. So, but this thing has basically the complete setup. The radio system on there.
The
Android
system.
Yeah, MyLink system. You got your Android Auto, your Apple CarPlay on here. This is just a different kind of Colorado, man. It's excited to have it. For somebody who wants a smaller truck but wants it more beefed up and wants that option, if I owned it though, I would have to drive it off-road. That's what it's made for.
Yeah, it doesn't feel small at all in here.
No, it's not. It's actually, like I said, it's not your grandpa's Colorado anymore. They really have done a lot of work on redesigning these, the suspension on it. it's just amazing. I mean, it's riding really nice right now. So for something that's off-road, you know, you typically get these off-road things, and they will, yeah, they will beat you up a little bit. But this is actually a pretty smooth ride.
Dual climate control.
Yeah, you got your dual climate control in there. So if you're riding with the wife or the girlfriend, you know, who's always cold, man, she can sit over there, have her own temperature, and you can sit over here. Maybe vice versa. Maybe she's sitting over here, you know. So she's probably going to want to drive it too.
That's neat. They did that, a standard 20 degrees variance from one side to the other. GM was kind of started like in 2002.
Oh yeah.
I think it was a heck of an idea.
And actually, they even took this. Since it's made for climbing and everything, they actually made it, give it a little bit wider base on there too. So it's like I said, man, this thing is just made to climb and handle bumps. I mean, you remember when we went over all those bumps over there?
Yeah,
like you sit there, you're not like bouncing all over the place. You're actually pretty steady on that.
I can't believe they let us do it 25 miles an hour.
I know. So yeah, and if you own it, you might think a little different. You might be like, I'm not going to take my truck 25 miles, but it makes me want to ramp it, you know. So
oh yeah.
Yeah, I want to take it. I want to find just a hill just to ramp it, just to see what it does on there. But you're off-road enthusiast though. I mean, that likes this kind of stuff. I mean, there's a lot of them around here in Dark County. I know there's a lot of people that like to take these things through the mud and just have a lot of fun. Man, some good old boys around here. So, but you said but you still have your techie options in here too. You've got your Wi-Fi, you know. So it's a good combination of tech stuff and your off-road stuff. So.
Okay guys, now that Chad has the fresh blacktop in and everything, let's get the lot ready for all the customers. I want to put all the GMCs over here, the trucks, the GMC trucks, the GMC SUVs. Then we'll put the Buicks up over here, and we'll put our Chevys over here, our new Chevys. So let's work on that, get everything keyed up, and let's start moving everything around, okay? These cars right back here, I'd like to clear out for our service customers so they'll have a place to park when they pull up. And let's move all of these Chevys up over here so we'll have customer parking right along the front of the building, okay? And then when we get everything moved, I want all the used cars underneath the OK used car signs. That's the logo for the used cars. We'll get everything facing 36 over there. All righty? Great, guys.
By the way, I also forgot to mention that when you're in a new location, some of the best things about going to a new location is meeting your neighbors. And our service department's over here, so we have a neighbor that's literally right on our lot. She sells fresh produce. Her name is Pam. We come here every day for lunch, so do a lot of our customers, whether a vehicle is in service or while they're waiting to come into my office after they decided that they want to buy a car. They'll come out here and check out what's shaking and fill up their trunk with some of the produce. So let's meet Pam. Pam, how's it going?
Hi, Ellie, how you doing?
Good. Pam is the owner of Pams Produce over here. So what's going on today? I know you have all kinds of exotic produce that you bring from all over, so.
Today we're really excited because we have a lot of Red Haven peaches here that are from Pennsylvania. We just got 600 Black Diamond watermelons.
600 Black Diamond watermelon?
They're,
girl.
Yes, we took a break. We'll unload the rest tomorrow. But
how many more are you gonna get in here?
We have 8 bins left. We unloaded 6, but we were pretty tired.
That's crazy.
But they're really sweet. Some people call them Fantasia, but we always call them Black Diamond. And Champaign County loves them. They're really sweet and wonderful. And
we have a manager named Top Dobson who says every single time he comes here, he gets 2 of them at a time. He loves them.
We do see him often.
Yes. And I will admit, I come here and get your peaches all the time. I totally load up. And I did notice over here that you have tomatoes from Tennessee.
Yeah, we have a guy that actually brings them straight here. We usually start getting those in like May, and we have them throughout the season. And there's customers that love them, and we have Ohio tomatoes also. We're waiting to get another shipment.
Look at these. Look how big these are.
These are Ohio. They're gorgeous.
Great for your
over a pound.
Yeah.
That one's got a little bit.
That's all right. Sometimes
both of them are really good. I mean, but there's people that do prefer just the Tennessee. We make trips to Indianapolis. We get a lot of Indiana melons, fresh, and we try to keep them fresh, every day. And
how long
we have a little bit of everything else, berry garden stuff, and a lot of other fruits and vegetables. But we try to stay local.
That does remind me. So recently, when we took over the dealership, there were these plants that look like Charlie Brown plants, the Charlie Brown Christmas tree plants in the middle of the showroom. And Pam came over and said, please, can I show you what I do? Can I sprinkle my magic on top of it and bring, the showroom to life with these pots over here? So do you have some of them done that we could show everyone at home?
Absolutely. We
Perfect.
have all of them done.
I am so excited.
We actually have a couple more coming in for you that will have like gardenias and stuff that you can put in through the whole winter, like tropical flowers.
Oh.
So you'll have something in the winter to liven you guys up.
Yes.
So these are the ones that we have done. And it's, of course, being a little bit later in the season. They're not as large. We're hoping next year that Steve will let us kind of put them in a little earlier and fill them out a little bit better. So
yes, hey, you can come over whenever you want and put your magic on it, because I'm telling you, this is really going to liven up the showroom, make it beautiful. Yeah, and she has some more too. She had special ordered some flowers, so we'll have to show you next time when they come in. It's the arrangement. It's a surprise for Steve, so I can't say what it is. She told me, but it's really exciting stuff. So yeah, well, thank you so much, and we're really excited to have you as a neighbor. And don't forget, whenever you guys come out here, come and visit Pam at Pams Produce.
Yes, please stop in.
Yes.
We're 9 to 7 every day, and Sundays 10 to 7, but we're here 7 days a week, and we'll even come in later if we need to.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much.
All right,
and
thank you.
You have
so
a great
much,
day.
And good luck, SVG and Urbana.
Yes.
Thank you.
And then on here too, you have this display is awesome. I mean, who would ever thought? But when you switch it to 4-wheel drive on there, Polly, it actually is going to show it 4-wheel drive. And I mean, look at that, man. It's like, it reminds me of my old Game Boy. Oh
yeah, that's
but
right.
this is a color, yeah. It's just like this. Your whole DIC in this thing is awesome. You can check all your coolant temperatures and all that good stuff on there. You're not left in the dark on anything anymore with these vehicles. You just basically, you can design what you want up on that screen. You can add and take away anything you want on that screen, which is kind of nice on there. So, and then you can't beat even the standard sound systems, man. Like the radios in these things anymore, the factory radios. Back in the day, I mean, I used to spend a ton of money putting my Alpine system in my 1984 Buick, Skylark, So, like, the system's worth more than the car, man. You don't even have to do that anymore. Everything, the radio, the factory systems anymore are just amazing sound quality. They've really outdone themselves on it. And all around this car is just, I mean, you got your OnStar in here too. So if you wouldn't get stuck in this, I don't believe, but if you ever did, man, you hit OnStar, like, hey, I'm in the middle of Alaska, right? So I'm driving through some glaciers and I got the stuck, some broken ice.
That's right. Is that the Yukon River? Or
that's the Yukon, river? Yeah. So you're driving through, so you're driving through the Amazon jungle and you get stuck, man, you hit OnStar.
I'll definitely need my AC then.
Yeah, you gotta have the AC and forget the heated seats for that area, but no, all around, what do you think?
I like it. I mean, it's amazing. I think what they did was they took the car radio and put it in the truck radio. They give you a lot of comfort. The leather seating is great. It's got that Italian style stitching on it, which kind of comes out. Heated seats is always a plus.
And I tell you, man, you got a backup camera on here. Just like, you know, you're backing it up to something. You can pull with this thing. They make this in a diesel too. I don't know if you know that or not. They also make it. Yep. They also make it a 4-cylinder diesel. So kind of nice, man. Chevy's options on vehicles is outrageous. If you can't find a Chevy that you like, something's wrong, because they have them for every size. I mean, you got Spark, Sonic, then you go to Cruise, then you go Malibu, and then you go Impala. You know,
you got your diesel cruise.
You got your diesel cruises, yeah. Like options galore, man. Chevy is at the top of their game right now. Everything they're doing, and they're just hitting on all cylinders.
Well, this truck is definitely hitting on all cylinders.
Yeah, I'm really digging this truck, man. Is there room for a car seat in the back there?
Oh, there's plenty. How many kids do you want?
I only need to put one back there. I think he would love this truck, man. So
careful, you might come out one day and he's driving it.
That's a good possibility. He's already a tall kid. I think he could already reach the pedals, man. He's one, so. Or maybe I'll just buy one for him and just leave it sit so don't get any miles on it.
There you
go.
go.
When he turns 18. So. I said 18, so 16. So. Oh, this thing is awesome.
The way it's looking, he's a big boy. Yeah, by the time he's 12, he's probably going to be driving.
Not if I can help it. Look, I'm not going to use the drive for this. I'm just going to pull in over the curve, all right? So, okay, I won't do that. So.
Go ahead. I got my seatbelt on.
I'm getting the boss's permission right here. So. You know, Paul, I wasn't in the market for a truck, but I kind of feel like I am now. So after driving that, I kind of feel like I would like to have that, man.
I'll get you the GM discount.
I'll get a GM discount? Yeah. That's pretty amazing, man. I appreciate that. So.
Here you go, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, folks. Angel here at SVG Chevy in Greenville with your weekly tech tip of the week. I'm going to talk to you this week on tires. We started some a couple weeks ago, and we just want to continue on to it a little bit. I'm going to show you these tires here. You can tell it's even wear all the way across. What that means is that they've done their rotations at every other oil change or every oil change, depending on when you get your oil changed. And they also make sure the alignment is set, and we make sure that the tires have the proper balance on them. And that should be checked about twice a year. But when you do, your tires will wear a whole lot more evenly and last you so much longer. And we want to go by depth gauge on these. This one is at 4. So what that means, 4 is about the time you need to replace them, because, I mean, you need as much tread touching the road as possible. And when you get down to 4, you're not going to have that great traction in the snow and the ice and the rain. So if you get down around 4, down around 3, change your tires. And to show over here, here's one that's worn unevenly. This one, the alignment wasn't kept up. This will wear your tires out so much faster doing it like this. You really need to have that alignment checked twice a year. Face it, there's potholes everywhere. You hit one, you can knock it out. Always get it checked. And another thing, like in the summertime, folks, it's hot. And when it's hot, the air molecules in your tires will expand. And what that does is you'll go out one day and it's like, hey, I'm supposed to have 35. Why do I have 36.5 today? Well, it's because of expansion. And now in the wintertime, it's the complete opposite. We have folks coming in, hey, where's all my tire air going? Do I have a hole in my tire? No, it's just the molecules in the wintertime shrink. So it shows that you have less air in it. But these are all normal. Come by if you have to, and we'll check the tire pressures for you. That's not a problem.
Hi, it's Greg again here at SVG Chevrolet in Greenville. Well, let me tell you what, I got some exciting news. From now until August 14th, every single LT Malibu is 20% off. That's right, 20% off. And I've got all sorts of them. I've got red ones, I've got white ones, I've got black, I've got sunroofs, I got silver, and I got a beautiful one down here. brand new LT Black Malibu, 20% off. Look at the lines in this car. It's beautiful. Believe it or not, the semi-trucks are rolling in with more and more Malibus. So if you want to take advantage of the 20%, come see us here at SVG Chevrolet, Greenville. Remember, these only last 20% till the 14th of August.
We've never been this far before. This could be the defining moment. This could be the defining moment. History will unfold before us. This could be the defining moment.
Thanks for watching another episode of SVG Motors Weekly. And if you haven't done it yet, go to youtube.com and subscribe to the SVG Motors channel. Or go to our Facebook page and like our page. And last but not least, if you want to see future episodes, go to your DVR and search SVG Motors and catch future episodes. Thanks again for watching.